Welcome back to the Great Assignment Helper. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of geometry, focusing on a fundamental concept that's crucial for understanding various geometric relationships and properties: congruent angles. Whether you're a student trying to grasp these concepts or just someone interested in the beauty of geometry, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Congruent angles are identical in measure, playing a pivotal role in constructing and solving geometric problems. From triangles and parallelograms to other polygons, understanding congruent angles enhances our grasp of basic geometry and helps tackle more complex mathematical challenges. Stay tuned as we unravel the intricacies and practical applications of congruent angles. In geometry, congruent angles are angles that share the same measurement, making them identical in both shape and size. The notation we use to express this is a B, indicating that angle A is congruent to angle B. This principle is essential for understanding and applying geometric principles effectively, ensuring accuracy and symmetry in mathematical endeavors. Whether derived through intricate calculations or observed in everyday objects, congruent angles remain constant and equivalent. Several theorems describe the properties and relationships of congruent angles. Vertical Angles Theorem: vertical angles formed when two lines intersect are always congruent. Corresponding Angles Theorem: when two parallel lines are crossed by a transversal, the angles and matching corners are congruent. Alternate Angles Theorem: alternate interior angles, created when a transversal cuts through two parallel lines, are congruent. Congruent Supplements Theorem: angles that sum to 180 or supplementary angles are congruent if they are equal to the same angle. Congruent Complements Theorem: angles adding up to 90 or complementary angles are congruent if they complement the same angle. Let's delve deeper into the Vertical Angles Theorem. This theorem states that when two lines intersect, the opposite, or vertical, angles formed are congruent. Consider the intersecting lines forming two pairs of vertical angles. According to the properties of straight angles, 1 and 3 are supplementary. 2 and 4 are also supplementary. Since 1 equals 4 and 2 equals 3, each pair of vertical angles are equal, proving the theorem. Statement: if two lines intersect, the vertical angles are congruent. Proof: go through the table on the screen. Therefore, 1 equals 3 and 2 equals 4 by the transitive property. The corresponding angles theorem states that when two parallel lines are crossed by a transversal, the angles in corresponding positions are congruent. If line A, line B, and line T is a transversal, then 1, 2, where 1 and 2 are corresponding angles. The alternate angles theorem asserts that alternate interior angles are congruent when a transversal intersects two parallel lines. For example, 1 equals 3 due to the congruence of alternate interior angles. The Congruent Supplements Theorem states that if two angles are supplementary to the same angle, then they are congruent. If A and B are both supplementary to CE, then a B. The Congruent Complements Theorem asserts that if two angles are complementary to the same angle, they are congruent. If X and Y are both complementary to Z, then X. Constructing congruent angles is a practical skill in geometry. Here's a step-by-step guide. Draw a baseline. Set the compass width. Mark intersection points. Draw identical arcs. Draw angles. To construct a congruent angle to a given angle, draw the initial arc. Replicate the arc. Set the compass to the length PQ. Draw the second arc. Complete the angle. Through these steps, you can accurately construct congruent angles, ensuring precision in geometric drawings and real-world applications. As we conclude our exploration of congruent angles, remember the practical applications of these geometric principles. For those needing extra assistance, Great Assignment Helper is here to help. Our expert guidance ensures you can master even the most challenging aspects of geometry. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more educational content. See you next time.